the track beast.
Shout out to the whole motherfucking game, man. GMFB, it's packed. It look like I'm flipping the brick. Dabbing big frost, my neck is on Chris. Okay. Don't try to rob me or you catch a fish. If you get shot, then it is a switch.
Going on, people. And after a long time, wow, it's been a long time because a lot has changed. Welcome back to the Main Event Podcast. I am your host, Jonah Fibney, along with my co-host, Kofi Ohemi. And yeah, man, how you doing?
Yes, sir. It's been a minute, man, but it's really great to be back. You know, doing the Main Event Podcast. In about a year. It's been almost a year. So yeah, man, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna be talking about Chicago Bears OTAs. Justin Fields making progress with his newly acquired weapon in DJ Moore. You know, and more news to come.
Okay. Yeah. So let's see who are the comments already. YTC, what's going on, man? What's good with you, man? Yeah, I know. It's been a minute since we've been on that, man. Kofi, go ahead and jump it off, man, with the Bears OTAs and stuff.
All right, so this past week, the Bears just wrapped up the first quarter of OTAs. So far, there have been growing rumors, of course, everybody's, talking about the connection that's been going on between Justin Fields and DJ Moore. According to a lot of media reports, according to reports that were coming from Adam Hogue and who's that other guy? Pretty much Adam Hogue in particular. He was saying that Justin Fields and DJ Moore have been giving this defense fits so far in this OTAs, especially in the 2-minute drills. He made this dart between these two defenders, between two DBs for a touchdown. Justin Fields has just been getting the ball out very quickly, and yeah, man, it's lots of things have been going on. Like the rookie Tariq Stevenson, he's been balling out so far in OTAs. He caught an interception from Justin Fields on 11-on-11 drills. Tyler Scott, he's been making some noise. Him and PJ Walker has been building that connection between each other. And I'm trying to think. Other OTA news is hold on, give me a sec. Takeaways. And yeah, I mean other rookies, such as Noah Sewell, he's been coming on, and Darnell Wright, he's been making some progress. They're trying to put him into this little dieting program to kind of make sure that he kind of cuts some weight, to make sure that he's more athletic and more powerful, with his upright motion, to make sure that he can fit right into this offense. Like I said, Josh Rock from NBC Chicago, he was detailing more about the Justin Fields and DJ Moore connection. Moore lined up in the slot against Kyler Gordon during red zone drill. The star wide receiver quickly created separation to gain inside leverage on a slant, and Fields put the ball in the perfect spot for Moore to make a diving catch in the end zone. What else? Rookies Tariq Stevenson, of course, they're making plays. Like I said, he picked off Justin Fields. Tyler Scott, he made a nice few plays. He made a nice turnaround move to get upfield on the play. He made like an upfield play that he was able to get some separation on the DB and make an awesome catch. Kyler Gordon moving back to nickel, the nickel corner. DC or defensive coordinator Alan Williams said that Kyler Gordon is more relaxed this year. His RPMs are not always in the red. His mentality is alert, but physically calm. Williams also said that the plan is for Gordon to play nickel through he will get reps on the outside corner. Mark Grody admitted to Gordon that admitted that he missed plays on the outside, but he's fully embraced the nickel position. Cody Whitehair. A lot of people were, of course, Cody Whitehair. He's had his ups and downs. The coaches have, been moving him from the left guard to the center position. And we all know from that 2018 season, outside from that 2018 season, he's been playing, guard. And during his 2018 season, he played center. And that's where he was a Pro Bowler at. And Cody Whitehair, he could definitely teach this young offensive lineman, a few tricks, because he's pretty much, aside from him and Nate Davis, they're like the only veterans. And speaking of Nate Davis, he didn't show up to OTAs, but he's expected to come to mandatory OTAs, as well as Jalen Johnson. He's kind of missed some days on OTAs, but he appeared on ESPN's 1000, where he was talking to one of the reporters, that he's saying that he doesn't want to get too much into contract negotiations. He wants to make sure that he proves himself in that. This past season, he kind of had like a little bit of a down season. That this season he wants to prove to his coaches, to the players, and to the fans that he is going to be the premier cornerback for the future. But we're gonna have to see what goes on. But so far, that's what's been going on so far. So, oh yeah, and also one more thing, Darnell Mooney, he's also recovering from that ACL injury he had last year. Chase Claypool is also battling a soft tissue injury. He did not participate in practice last Wednesday because he's soft tissue injury. But so far, that's what's been going on so far from OTAs.
Yeah, well, that's also good. That's also good that you said that. Based on everything that I've heard, basically, and based on how a few of these players played and acted last year, Chase Claypool is gonna end up probably ain't gonna finish the season, because it seems like he always having some type of soft tissue injury that's always just setting him back. He probably gonna end up being a disappointment, but it is what it is. The Bears should shoot, try to get something going. But hopefully Darnell Mooney is able to come back from that ACL injury, able to play and have at least similar type speed that he had before the injury. Because if not, if he loses speed, after that he have to get real good at route running so he can find openings for Justin Fields to be able to give him the ball. And of course, DJ Moore, he go do what he do. He been that good his whole career. He haven't even played with real good quarterbacks. He played with multiple quarterbacks. Just last year, he had his least amount of yards. I think it was like 880 something yards and like 4 touchdowns. He never even had no more than like maybe 5-6 touchdowns throughout his in the season.
Career, yes.
Because the quarterbacks can't throw the ball. So hopefully, they find that connection in the regular season, so that they can actually be effective and see where to go from there. Will Justin Field make the next step? Because that's all I've been seeing on Facebook. People just these supposed to be Bear fans now, talking mad crazy about the Bears and Justin Fields. They're supposed to be their team, and they really don't believe in him at all. And they don't believe in the team at all. Like they know, even though everyone know this could possibly be just another setback year, just going forward, but just more win, but not the playoffs. And then next year they think they go get it. They go definitely be able to get it in. But some people think there's a chance the Bears can make the playoffs. But it's a lot of people that's really out there that's just toxic as hell. That's supposed to be Bear fans that's really saying.
Yeah, they're fair weather Bear fans.
Yeah, well, they worse than that. They worse than Slack Daddy. I can tell you that right now. All
Slack
I
Daddy,
see is
he's been okay though. He hasn't been too bad. I've seen some of his recent videos. He's been high on the Bears, man. Like he hasn't been been acting all crazy. Like he hasn't been acting like a freaking Fairweather.
well, like I said, they worse than hell because it don't matter what they do. They just talking terrible about them. So I'm like,
Mad
okay,
crap about the Bears.
yeah. Like they talk like even it's Packer fans that be on Bear fan pages that be like, you Bear fans are ungrateful. Justin Fields did this and that, and did this and did this and did this, and hey, I'll go try to want that man to be traded. And they was like, man, that's the reason why your franchise be failing because
Yeah, because we're so
got people like
impatient, man.
you in there. Yeah, it'd be critical.
Because
Like
we've
for
never
real.
had a franchise quarterback.
How many
And we
games
always
are we winning?
experienced so much mediocrity.
How many games are we winning? You answer first, and then I answer after.
I mean, are we going from like a low ceiling or like
No, just whatever you think. It's whatever you think it is.
I'll say this. The ceiling that the Bears can go. I already made this video. I already talked about this in my other video. I said the floor for this team is at least 7 to 8 wins, and the ceiling for this team is 13 wins.
Me, I said 5 to 8 wins. That's what I say. 5 to 8 wins. If they exceed that, good. But 5 to 8 wins. That's what I see.
I can't see them losing 5 games, not with this schedule.
Oh yeah, I do.
The schedule, I don't see it.
They still ain't got
Especially
no
with
push
the
up.
NFC is so weak.
They still ain't got no push up the middle. The NFC was weak last year. They still lost fucking 13 games, 14 games. Shit.
Oh, that's
I mean,
because
shit.
our
They
defense was pretty
ass.
bad. We
Yeah,
improved
they
our
was
defense.
ass. They was ass. And I'm
We
just
improved our middle linebacker position. I mean, you got Tremaine Edmonds, who was ranked top 10 according to coverage. I mean, how you like, and that's another thing. Another thing last year, the reason why our defense was also bad is because we left the pretty much the middle of the field open to our for our linebackers. Our linebackers couldn't do anything in the middle. Now that we got Tremaine Edmonds and TJ Edwards, it's going to be hard for a lot of quarterbacks to throw in the middle. And not only that, we also improved our cornerback position by drafting Tyreek Stevenson. And I've watched this kid's tape. You know, I've watched a lot of his tape. This kid is a very physical specimen. Like I've watched a lot of his tape. You know, when he was in college, when he was playing in Florida, he was locking up like some of the team's best wide receivers. Now, granted, of course, they're gonna he's a rookie. He's gonna have his rookie mistakes, but I feel like he's already improved this cornerback position. He's already better than Kendall Vildor. Kendall Vildor was a hot mess. And with him playing that outside cornerback position is really going to help out the secondary. And then you're going to push Kyler Gordon to the nickel. Kyler Gordon in nickel he's going to play it naturally. He's going to be play that position naturally because you know how Matt Eberflus likes his nickel cornerbacks, and he's always wanted to play that nickel cornerback. I can't see the team winning 5. I mean, that's you, but no, I can't. I can't. Maybe at the most 7 wins. I can see them winning 7, but 5 that's a little too low. I mean, after you got to be really, really, really bad. Like they pretty much don't have to.
I'm just telling you what I see.
Yeah,
they still too soft up the middle. It's too much of a problem. It's just too damn soft up the middle. They quarters is still suspect until I see further. They linebacker crew have improved. They have improved on the outside of the D line, but the other ones, like I said, it's just no. We still got to see what the other goddamn safety is gonna be doing. If he gonna be do if he gonna repeat what he did last year, if Eddie Jackson gonna be able to come back and repeat what he did last year and stay healthy, it's gonna be a lot of things that I gotta see. Offensively, all I gotta see is if Justin Fields gonna be able to pass that goddamn ball like I expect him to be able to do. I know he can run the football. I know that we got a good running offense. The Bears always have a good fucking running offense. Don't damn it, no matter what. So, but when it comes down to it, it has to be consistency. If it's not enough consistency, I don't give a shit what it is. They still can fuck around and just blow that shit the second every second half like they done all last year. It could be because they defense or they offense. It don't matter. But they got to find a way to get that shit together.
I think they'll get it together. Definitely will get it together. I mean, this coaching staff, I mean, look at what they had last year. I mean, they lost Roquan Smith and then they lost Robert Quinn, and like 7 or 8 games, it was like 1-score games. And so they were like in most of these games. And now they have an improved team. I can't see him. I can't see him losing no more than like maybe 6 or 7 games. I mean, this team is just way too talented. They're not like the freaking like Cardinals, or they're not like the Carolina Panthers. I mean, I can name a few teams that the Bears are better than. I mean, based off what they did this offseason. Like Ryan Poles has done a lot this offseason to help improve this team. It's just really up to the players to perform, and also about them staying healthy. I can see if half the team was not healthy. I can see that. I can see your point being that. But the fact of the matter is, I mean, this team is just way too talented, like on both sides of the ball. Now, granted, we gotta improve on our pass rush. Granted, we need something to do with our pass rush, but I mean, if you look at the middle of the linebacker position, we improved on the middle linebacker position. We improved on our cornerback position. Our safeties, they're gonna keep doing what they're doing. Justin Fields, I feel like Justin Fields, he's definitely gonna improve from last season. Now with him, he's had problems with his passing, due to the fact that he's been holding the ball too long, and the fact that Luke Getsy, he's not trusting. Last year, he wasn't trusting in him. Last year to throw the ball more, and now that he's having a second year and learning this offense, I feel like he's going to improve from what he did last year in terms of his passing numbers. But we'll see, man. We'll see what happens, though.
Yeah, we definitely will see, because I like I said, I'm not impressed. I'm enjoying the picks. I enjoy everything that they bring to the table right now, but I gotta see it on the field. That's all I want to do. I just want to see it on the field. I'm listening to the radio. The people, the people on the radio is they mixed up. They don't know what the hell they want to. They don't know whether they want to say the Bears is good or not. They don't know. One day I hear that the whole crew, from the morning crew, the afternoon crew to night crew, is all talking good about the Bears, and then the next day, bullshit. So it'd be like everybody just it'll reach the point where, because even though I'm not able to watch none of it, I'm able to listen to it when I can. I just feel like this is a load of shit. Basically,
especially our first game against the Packers, man. We're gonna have to make a statement to those freaking cheeseheads, man.
And it'll be just like the Bears to fuck fucking lose that game. So it'll be
I
just
mean,
like
they don't got Aaron Rodgers no more.
it don't matter. They'll just find a way to just fuck it up. Just like they did in 2018. They found a way to just fuck it up the first time. You'd be like, what in the fly fuck? I'm just saying. People be tweaking. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, you got Jordan Love, who's essentially like a rookie, and then you got Justin Fields. I mean, even when Justin Fields, in most of these games he started against the Packers, we've always had a 10-point lead. It's just the only thing is just our defense.
Yeah, true. And the
Our
Bears have to
defense
always
is just
try to
our
find a way to
defense.
come back.
Really, our defense, really couldn't do anything to really stop the bleeding, and that was the problem. And hopefully, Alan Williams and Matt Eberflus can really get this team to really lock down and get this team focused, and not make these costly penalties. I mean, we'll see though.
Yes. If they have to find a way to adjust the second half, they got to find a way to do all type of shit, man. Got to find a way to get that shit done. They got to find a way to do the right thing at the right time at all times. But we all know that's not the way shit work. So
what's his name? Michael says Jordan Love is improvement. We can sweep the Packers, and Love is nowhere near the MVP level as Rodgers.
Well, we all know that. But it's just so happened. What do you know? Another 15 years of bullshit.
And Jordan Love just magically he becomes a MVP quarterback.
Magically become Brett Favre 2.0.
2.0. Aaron Rodgers too. Oh yeah, he's more like Brett Favre.
Brett
He
Favre,
might give you a couple inches.
Brett Favre with a motherfucking
he was a hit or miss, but he had a cannon of arm.
With legs. Brett Favre with legs. Boy, that should have had my ass hollering.
Oh my god.
That's all I'm saying. It'd be just a fucking Bears luck, some shit like that happen. Have my ass fucking go like
three quarterbacks, 3 Hall of Fame quarterbacks in 45 years.
Right, like what the fuck?
He says the Packers don't have a great supporting cast around Love this year. I mean, Christian Watson's decent.
Right, he's about to say that. No. I'm about to say, basically, even though with if proper coaching can always fix that. So just know that.
Proper preparation. Let me see. Is there any other stuff we want to talk about?
I could talk about anything. You already know, man, with this podcast. We may talk about sports, but we always talk about other genres as well. Movies. Sometimes shit turn political. It always depending on who usually be on here and what type of show it is.
What do you think? Who do you think the Bears should get from free agency, like for pass rushing help?
Who is the free agents? Because I said, I know enough, but I don't know everything.
There's Yannick Ngakoue.
Who the fuck is that?
You don't know Yannick Ngakoue? Oh my gosh, Jonathan! You have not been following NFL, bro.
That nigga sound like a fucking disease.
He played with the Jacksonville Jaguars in 2017 that year.
Oh shit! I definitely ain't gonna know no fucking Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm like, boy, you know the Ngakoue. I'm like, boy, you just cast a spell on my ass, boy.
Leonard Floyd's another one.
Okay, that now Little Floyd, I they should resign him. Get
Mm.
his ass for the dirt. Get his ass for the dirt.
I'm
That'll
trying
be
to think
that'll be perfect.
post free agency. Um, who else? Oh, what did you think about DeAndre Hopkins being released from the Arizona Cardinals?
Shit. They I didn't give a shit because I knew the Bears weren't gonna sign him.
Oh, I knew that too. I just wonder what team's going to pick him up.
Somebody will. Somebody will. I do know that for a fact. All right, King Savage Kool-Aid. Catch you later.
Free agency, pass rushers.
Is available. Yeah.
Oh, Jadeveon Clowney is still out there.
When the last time he played in the season?
I can't even remember. 2 years ago.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Marcus Davenport, Jadeveon Clowney, Charles Omenihu. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Boy. Boy.
All these complicated ass names.
Right, exactly. That's what, and then you gonna ask me how I don't know who the hell that is. What you talking about?
I thought you knew.
Like they is all of they sound like straight up serial killer. They all sound like that big swole dude that you see had in the corner of the shower named Betty and shit. Like, my name Betty. Like, what?
I think Frank Clark is a free agent too. Frank Clark.
Wow. Yeah. Number 55 for the Packers.
No. You're talking about Kenny Clark. I'm talking about Frank Clark.
Okay. Who?
Frank Clark. He played with the Chiefs this past year when they went to the Super Bowl. He used to play with the Seattle Seahawks.
Never heard. Oh, okay. He was
Frank Clark. Not Kenny Clark.
But wait, he's still 55 for the Seahawks?
Yeah, he was. I think so. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, shit, it's still 55.
Yeah, he was 55. He was.
He was a dark skin.
He was a defensive end.
Yeah.
And,
okay, yeah, I was there. He'll be a good pickup, but if you pick him up, he gonna want to be a starter.
Right.
So.
He could be like the veteran, and that could teach some of our young pass rushers like Dominic Robinson, a thing or two.
He ain't try to teach shit. His ass trying to play.
He's like, just pay me and give me my money, and I'll be good for a year.
Right, he tried to play. He tried to kill it. That's what I'm like. I don't know what you talking about. He tried to get up out there. Shoot, I know that for a fact. What else been going on? Matter of fact,
NBA playoffs, Denver Nuggets.
I'm about to say I know about the Nuggets and the Heat. What do you think about that between the Nuggets and the Heat?
Man, bro, I mean, I like Jimmy Butler, man. But the Nuggets, I think they're a really strong team, man. Like, they're really playing out of their minds. They've got more depth. They got more size than the Heat. The last game, like, literally nobody on the team was scoring besides Bam Adebayo.
But so that means basically, if everybody that was supposed to score, they win. Basically.
Yeah, they probably could have won. Yeah. But, I mean, they were already up. Like, it could have been a really close game. The score doesn't indicate, the score was said that it was 104-93. But Denver Nuggets, they were up by, like, damn near almost 30 points. And most of the points that they scored was mostly in garbage time. But I mean, if everybody did their thing, I mean, it could have been a close game. And the fact that the Miami Heat only took like 2 free throws, that
Yeah,
was alarming.
now that I was like, what the hell?
They only took like what 1 or 2 free throws. They only got once or twice to the line. That was it.
Yeah, I was when I
The
heard
entire
that, I was like, oh yeah, the bets is old. The hell, like I ain't never heard no shit like that.
Right. Like
I said that's a load of shit.
that's crazy to me, and that's crazy. I mean, guys play for a whole 48 minutes, the whole entire time. When y'all like got to the basket, y'all never drew a foul or anything, or like you only got to the free throw only once. It's either the refs are really want the Denver Nuggets to win the series, or the Miami Heat pretty much didn't like. They're taking mostly just jump shots. They weren't, challenging, Denver by getting to the hole. They're probably being lackadaisical, being lazy. I mean, could be a few key factors, but the fact that they only took like 1 or 2 free throws is pretty alarming.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. All I'm gonna say is I hope it be a very competitive series, because what I don't want to
At
see
least
is
go to game 6 or 7,
right, at least six games. I don't want to see no 5-game series, but
No
it was
4 games.
right 4-game series. I'm like, well, that was a waste of time. It was basically like watching Houston Rockets destroy the Magic all over again. Like it ain't
Or
no,
like
it ain't.
or like Golden State destroying Cleveland Cavaliers in 2018.
Yeah, we could keep it going. Shit, it's all could be critical battery. This is what I mean. It could be critical. Don't nobody need no time.
So what's his name? I actually love how Ryan Poles is doing way better than Ryan Pace. I know that's not saying much, but I'm more confident in this developmental process of Justin Fields.
Depth-wise, man, did you pay attention to the fake news that we're trading Justin Fields? They drafted Bryce Young at all. Yeah, I heard on the radio, but I didn't believe it. That was just like, oh, they talking about trading Justin Fields for Bryce Young. Yeah, okay. And I just went on about my business. I heard about it. I listened, like I said, I listened to everything on the radio. But for the most part, I was like, I guess. TRL was going down with you, man. Yeah, I know.
What up, TRL, man?
It's all because of me. Because I've been ripping and running. I got another fight coming up June 17th.
Oh, for real?
It's from Minnesota.
Oh man, I'm gonna be in Vegas, man. I'm actually gonna go see a Floyd Mayweather fight, one of his exhibition fight.
Good. Yeah. Have fun out there. Win some money.
Huh? Oh, it's this Saturday, so like June. Actually, the same day as yours, June 17th.
Yeah, I fight June 17th.
That's Saturday.
I plan on trying to destroy this man. So,
What's the guy's name?
Daniel Huffman.
Daniel Huffman.
Yeah, you just got to look up Daniel Huffman boxing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how you'll find him. So.
Yeah, I got to get back to doing a little bit of boxing. I've just been too busy, with my IT business, but I'm definitely going to get back into doing more boxing.
Hey, man, try to do your best to stay in shape.
Yeah, I know.
Stay in shape. That's what you want. You want to stay in shape. You don't want to end up getting.
I'm doing mostly. I want to do it mostly for health reasons.
Right.
lose some weight. Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Right.
That's why I said I ain't saying about go out there and compete, get your head beat in, dog.
Right.
No, this
What's your
try
prediction?
to make sure you stay in shape. Keep yourself together. You don't want to
I
get
want to look
big.
like a
And,
pudge. I don't
about
want to
that
look like Michael. Not playing. Not playing.
because you had lost a lot of weight. You was
Yeah, I
like
did.
what
I did. And I
you
gained
was
some of
what
that
like
back.
you was 270 when I met you 275.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I was big.
so you telling me you 270, 275?
No, I'm not. I'm not 275. I'm like 250 right now.
Okay,
I
so
was at one point. I was like down. I was like at 230, and then like I kind of went back up. I guess most of it's like water weight, but I'm like at 250 right now.
well, man, get it together, man.
I know.
Get it together.
Or what did Michael say? He said, Kofi, what's your prediction on who we either sign or trade for the edge rusher position? I don't know, man. I mean, we could go for. I mean, like what Jonas said. We could go for Leonard Floyd. We could sign him. He'll definitely be a really good fit for this team. Great run stuffer. He's very good in coverage. Or we could also sign like Yannick Ngakoue because he's more familiar with the Matt Eberflus system. He's played under the Matt Eberflus system, and he's been very productive for most of his career. Like he's averaged over like 8 to 9 sacks his entire career. So I mean, like this guy, he's very underrated, and I'm surprised a lot of people don't know him. I'm surprised you don't even know him, but Jonas. But yeah, this guy is very underrated. Like, but yeah.
I just got. Oh no, I probably seen him play, but it was probably like I don't care because
Right.
probably just
He
the
doesn't
whole
fit
misery
the
of the
Chicago
Bears
Bears.
season. Right, just the misery of the whole Bears season had me like, ugh, whatever. Ugh.
I think the only Nigerian person that you pretty much cared about was Adewale Ogunleye.
Absolutely.
Right.
Adewale Agulaye was the shit. That
Dude was a
my
beast, man.
number 93
Up the
back in
middle,
the day
defensive
was
end,
my
yeah, he
nigga.
was a beast.
And I think he averaged nine sacks with us a season.
Yeah, he
Eight and
did.
a half, 8.5, 9 sacks.
He was a Pro Bowler, yeah.
Yeah. So that's
He
what I'm
had
saying.
him, yeah, Tommy Harris, freaking Alex, man, I'm forgetting his name. Alex Brown. Yeah, those guys up the middle, man.
Yeah, Afonso Bull,
Mm-hmm.
Spice Adams,
Mm-hmm.
what's his name? Oh my God, he kept getting himself blocked, kept giving himself Tank Johnson.
Tank Johnson, yeah. That dude was very quick off his foot, man. Like he's very, like,
yeah.
he was very quick.
We had Ian Scott, Dusty Dvorak,
Hunter Hillenmeyer,
Afonso Bull, Nick Roach. For a little while, we had Pisa Tisa Isaboa.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know who that is.
That sounds familiar.
He used to play for the Rams. He was a Pro Bowler with the Rams, but came to the Bears, and he was just.
Oh, what year did he come?
He played for the Bears in like.
It was like 07?
Between 07 and 08.
Oh.
And I think after that, Dick Roach took over.
Right.
So that's what happened.
Remember 4th and 8? Chris Conti.
Yeah, but what's crazy is that where Urlacher was there, he was commanding everybody, put everybody in position. Chris Conti and Major Wright for a couple seasons actually looked competent.
Because he retired the year after. He was already retired. He retired the year after, right. I believe.
He retired the year before. Yeah, the year before.
Well, he retired in 2012, I think, after the 2012 season.
Right. and forfeit they happened in 2013. That was
Right.
after because after Urlacher retired, they both fell apart.
Yeah, the team just fell apart completely. That defense fell apart completely.
Yeah, well, it started with injuries because first Henry Bell got hurt against Steelers, blew out his knee.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I
Tillman got
think
hurt, I
Tillman got
believe.
hurt.
Tillman got hurt.
Tillman got hurt. Briggs got hurt.
Got
Came
hurt.
came
Yep.
back at the end of the season, fat as hell. They call him Fat Briggs.
And he retired after the 2013 season. After that season,
Yeah.
I think. Mm-hmm.
No, 2014 season. I think he retired.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, 2014 season.
2014, yeah.
Who else got hurt? No, Tim Jennings got replaced.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just a lot.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Julius Peppers wasn't playing the same. And then as soon as he leave, he turned back the clock. So
Right, he goes straight to the Packers and turns back the clock.
Yeah, and then after that, go back to the Panthers and then finish out his career. So it was a lot of shit that happened here. It was just a lot. I agree that we should sign Floyd. I do think the reason why he regressed, we had Chuck Pagano as our defensive coordinator. That and also Chuck Pagano's defensive coordinator, he calls the plays. His defense, that was the fault of his defensive line coach. That didn't show him nothing, no better moves on how to get to the quarterback. That's what happened. It was his defensive line coach not putting him and teach him the moves to be able to get there, because all Leonard Floyd had was like 2 damn moves. When he left, he had more. When he went to the Rams, but with the Bears, he only had like two moves, and that's
when
it.
He went to the Rams, he had like 4 or 5.
Yeah. That's
because
why
guess what? Guess who was his head coach? the same head coach. He was that coach. He coached him during the 2018 defense.
Oh wow, yeah.
It was what's his name?
God damn, I know stuff.
It was Brandon Staley.
Okay.
Yeah, Brandon Staley.
Some line coaches make a difference.
He was a defensive coordinator or outside linebackers coach for the Bears in that time.
Yeah. Well, he basically, yeah. I say D line coach because I still look at him as a DE, even though he played outside linebacker. Because he mainly rushed the quarterback, so that's why I look at him like that.
Yeah. I'm really going to be rooting against the Carolina Panthers.
Oh yeah. So the Bears get a good pick.
Yep. Get a top 3, at least a top 3 or top 5 pick.
Bryce Young get hurt in the preseason. He stubbed his toe and catch gout. He got to have surgery on his big toe. He can't walk no more. He retired. Panthers season fall apart. Yeah.
They win 3 games.
Right. It'd be over with. But we'll see. But when it come down to it, like I said, man, I just want to see what they're gonna bring to the table. I want to see some progress. Yeah, I want to see progress, and I'm very interested in the season. I'm still gonna watch the preseason because that's gonna give me indication, much like it did last year. What I see all the holes in the defense, when I talked about it, that the offense look like they gonna be capable of scoring some points, but they probably gonna have to change it up some. But yeah, the main thing was the defense, and let's see. I want to see how they gonna respond this year.
Mm-hmm.
So, as long as I'm able to see the things that matters the most, there, absolutely, holla at me, week 12, and let me see their record.
Right.
So that's what I need to see. Nothing more and nothing less. If it's anything less than that, then that's a load of shit.
That's a disappointing season.
Basically, I don't need disappointment. I need to see for sure excitement. So, I know you got to roll out, Kofi. So I ain't gonna try to hold you up too much longer.
Yeah.
So, but everyone that did tune in, man, just I appreciate the fact that everyone was able to watch and tune in. This was the first podcast that me and Kofi had together in almost over a year. So I do appreciate everyone that tuned in and listened, talk about Bears news and everything else that's been going on. And yeah, man. Although me and Kofi talked about it briefly before we started the podcast, I just graduated from school, went to school, get college degree and stuff like that, and a high school degree at the same time. Got certain things in order in there. Now I'm going to try to do my thing with the fire department and still boxing too. Like I said, Kofi doing his thing with his IT business and doing everything else, man. So we out here hustling, getting that money.
Yes, sir.
So, but I'm not even a real active one. Kofi more active than I am. Just make sure to tune into his channel, KO Sports Talk. Just make sure to tune into his channel, man. He make sure to stay tuned about the Bears. He still talk about the Bulls a little bit about the Cubs and the White Sox, but he still do stay tuned with our Bulls. I mean, with our Bulls and Bears. Yeah.
Yeah, Cubs are losing 3-0. I mean, Cubs have been a disappointing team this season.
They have not been disappointed to me. This is what I expected. It's still early in the season. I want to see what's going to happen.
But I do like Dansby Swanson. Dansby Swanson has been really good. Like, he's been lining it up.
Right. To me, it's just because of the way they started, possibly. They started off looking real good, and that's what gave everybody hope. And now they came back to play where they play like...
They came back to reality.
Right. And now they got to find a way to win. And they not a whole bunch of games out of 500. They not 12 games out of 500 like the Sox is. Fucking weekend Sox. Yeah,
that's a disappointing team right there.
But the Cubs got to get it together. But the Sox was supposed to be the ones that were supposed to be killing it, but they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Those damn White Sox.
Right. But go ahead, man. Enjoy yourself, man. Enjoy your evening, man.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for turning in to the Main Event Podcast. And make sure to like and subscribe for more videos and updates, guys. Anyway, this is me and my host, Jonah Pitney, and we'll see y'all next time.
Absolutely.
You know we gon' see together. That boy is for real. And when I come up out that cup and I